Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. My name is HDTGeorge and this is the audio TWAB for June the 9th, 2022. Down below me here, if you would please like this video and subscribe to the channel. This is a simple audio reading of the TWAB. As always, no hot takes, no opinions, just the words of the TWAB. This week at Bungie, 6/9/2022. This week at Bungie, we're prepping to make Saint 14 proud once more with this season's return of Trials of Osiris, showing off some nifty new ways to put your fashion spin on some beloved exotics, and a deeper dive into recent airborne accuracy changes. We've officially made it to week 3 of Season of the Haunted. We've seen some growth, we've grinded some dungeons, and, if you're like me, you bawled your eyes out over a certain character that rhymes with flow. Alongside a new story beat, players have had some more time to play around with Iron Banner's Rift mode. While the team continues taking in the feedback on the latest iteration of this PvP experience, Valis Forge needs some time to clock out and not rank up that overtime. This, of course, means it's Saint 14's time to shine once more with Trials of Osiris, and he's arriving bearing gifts of new armor and new weapons. But first, let's talk about one of the dominating conversations happening over the past few weeks, our version of I Believe I Can Fly. Up in the air. In a TWAB earlier this year, we dove deep into a plethora of changes to Destiny 2 regarding how combat looks and feels in-game. That was a beefy TWAB, real beefy, so it's understandable that there may still be some lingering questions over particulars, including airborne accuracy. The weapons team is back to offer up some additional insight. Let's dive right in. Weapons team. Quick reminder of our stated goal for the airborne changes. Destiny has extremely fluid and expressive airborne movement, but that movement must be balanced against grounded players lest it become oppressive. We want all players who enjoy that playstyle to be able to build into it, but they'll have to make tough choices about what they leave behind to do so. Successfully engaging in the air will no longer be as simple as, put an Icarus grip mod on it, but the upside for heavily investing in it will be higher. We're putting together a detailed explanation of how airborne effectiveness, AE, interacts with aim assist and accuracy for players who love to dig into the details, but that's going to take a little longer, and we wanted to address some points of confusion early. Firstly, the Season 17 patch notes included a line that incorrectly stated that all primary weapons have their airborne accuracy penalty removed. This should have been qualified as, at 60 airborne effectiveness, all primary weapons have their airborne accuracy penalty removed. That said, at base, primary weapons generally shoot straighter while airborne than they did before. For example, the hand cannon base accuracy cone, aka error angle, is now 0.8 degrees compared to 0.97 last season. And you can now fully eliminate the airborne accuracy penalty, meaning your weapons will shoot as straight as they do while on the ground, which wasn't the case before. Note that even if the center of the accuracy cone is directed at a target, if your accuracy cone is wider than the target on your screen, any single projectile can still miss. For this reason, we recommend that you try to hit one of the important thresholds on a primary weapon. 30 AE, similar accuracy to pre-Season 17 Icarus grip, suitable for jump shots at mid-range. A hand cannon's accuracy cone at 30 AE is 0.48 degrees compared to 0.47 degrees last season with Icarus. 60 AE, fully removes the airborne accuracy penalty and allows for more accurate, longer-range airborne shots. Keep in mind that special weapons are penalized more heavily while airborne than primary weapons and must get to 100 AE to eliminate the airborne accuracy penalty. Shotgun spread angle is heavily penalized at 0 AE. This penalty is reduced with higher AE and eliminated at 100. We're keeping an eye on feedback on airborne gameplay in general and are looking into cases where players miss shots they feel like they should have hit. In these cases, it helps a lot to know exactly what the player's build was for the occurrence. So if you're posting a clip or making a comment, please also include the weapon with perks and mod, exotic armor, and any subclass build, including aspects and fragments that you were running. This could be in text or by making sure screenshots or videos show the build elements. In Season 18 and beyond, we plan on giving players a few new ways to build into the stat, including making the stat visible in the weapon inspection screen and updating some exotic weapons that we felt could use a bump to AE. What else is coming next? We'll have a small mid-season weapon balance update shipping with Solstice, which will include some buffs to weapon subfamilies that have been languishing for a while, a fix for certain special weapons not getting enough ammo per special brick for one defeat in PvP, and some tuning for oppressive exotic weapons. Beyond that, we're wrapping up production on the Season 18 weapons and the matching balance update, which will be of a standard appropriate size. No novels this time. Some highlights. Revisiting some weapon subfamilies, legendary perk and exotic weapon tuning, and adding intrinsic anti-champion functionality to several exotic weapons. Test your mettle. Trials of Osiris returns. If you're into the PvP side of Destiny 2, then you may have noticed that we have been playing around with some ideas concerning the more competitive side of this experience. With freelance, zone captures, and tweaking other odds and ends have all played into a bigger vision for what Trials of Osiris could be. Now, after a short break, Trials is back and comes bearing some sweet new armor to monkey around in. No, seriously, there's an actual monkey. With Trials back in action, the Lighthouse awaits. We've already revealed the new weapons on the way with the return of Trials, but just in case time has been a cruel memory stealer, here's what players can look forward to, in addition to the armor seen above. Weapons. Forgiveness Sidearm. Burden of Guilt Fusion Rifle. Sparrow. Falcon's Chase Sparrow. And a shiny new ghost shell that you can catch a glimpse of in the armor image above. Not a secret, but come on, some things need to be a mystery. This week's Trials of Osiris is elimination, so good luck out there and make Saint 14 proud. And just because I've shown immense restraint by holding back dad jokes in recent TWABs, I get a freebie. What do you need to open your new Trials of Osiris armor? A monkey. Duh. Okay, bye. We flame to please. At the start of Season 17, we introduced players to Solar 3.0 and all of the possibilities that come with it. To add a little more team bonding into the mix, we had a few fragments that were kept a secret for the community to work together to uncover. As we knew you would, everyone pulled together to take on the new Nightmare containment activity, despite a few technical hiccups, and got the job done fully unlocking these new puzzle pieces that make up a bigger fiery picture. For those fellow statistical nerds out there, here's a quick breakdown of the event and an answer to the most important question we've ever asked. How many Guardians does it take to blow up a light bulb? Over 1.6 million players completed at least one Nightmare containment during the event. Guardians averaged around 13.8 Nightmare containments per character. One dedicated player even completed over 390 Nightmare containments over the course of the event. In the first 24 hours, one Guardian successfully completed 78 Nightmare containments. That's impressive. Good work out there teaming up and getting the job done. In addition to the solar fragments unlocking, we also have a special emblem to commemorate that collective effort. You know, just because. To unlock that latest fashionable flair, head to bungie.net/redeem and enter this handy-dandy code, T67-JXY-PH6. We hope you're having fun playing with all of the new build possibilities that Solar 3.0 has to offer, and we can't wait to see all of the new ways that this community will band together in the years to come. Universally fashionable. In the Eververse, you'll see a few new legendary ornaments for class items. They are undeniably cool looking if you ask me, but if you look a little closer, you'll notice a special exotic tie-in. Not only do these ornaments look stylish, but they also have an exotic synergy special effect. The latest fashion trend pairs with the new original iteration of a few important exotic pieces. Check out what's new below. Cloak of Bacchus. Cloak of Bacchus pairs with the Hunter Helmet Mask of Bacchus. Adds a stasis effect on the cloak's collar. Mark of the Falling Star. Mark of the Falling Star pairs with the Titan chest piece Curious of the Falling Star. Adds an arc effect on the mark's trim. Bond of Battle Harmony. Bond of Battle Harmony pairs with the Warlock chest piece Mantle of Battle Harmony. Adds an effect on the bottom of the bond awning. Pride Strike Team. Last week we shared a new addition to the Bungie store that allows for yet another way for Guardians to show off the love and pride they have for their communities. Bungie's Pride 2.0 collectible pin is a beautiful way to share that pride with the rest of the world, alongside the beautiful new prismatic emblem. Today, we have our Pride Strike team that consists of people from all over the studio, including our Trans at Bungie Inclusion Club, to talk about some of the ways we celebrate Pride Month as a studio and as a community. There's even a fashion opportunity, because you know we're suckers for those. Take it away, Pride Strike Team. Pride Strike Team. Happy Pride Month, Guardians. As many of you know, Bungie is filled with an incredibly diverse group of humans that help in all aspects of creating this game. A bunch of us are members of the LGBTQIA+ community, and together with some allies to see what we could do to share our everyday lives with the Destiny community. This year we have a really fun and colorful ask of the community, but we think it's better requested with equally colorful quotes. Robert B. Show us your pride, Destiny fans. David S. Show off your best Destiny LGBTQ+ headcanon. Kailani M. Light is a spectrum. Why limit yourself to a single hue? Show us the rainbow, Guardians. Sam B. Show us your gay destiny, say for work, art, please. So to clarify what we're trying to say, we are asking you to show us your Destiny-themed Pride art. And those of the non-artist variety, never fear. We have something for you too. Introducing Destiny Pride Edition. Show us your favorite Destiny fashion while wearing your trans emblem or Pride emblem, and we will share our favorites. And if you're asking yourself, what do I get out of this? Well, a colorful sense of community and inclusion. Pride Month is incredibly important to us here, not just as Bungie employees, but also as people. Because of this, we have a few more celebrations on the horizon, so keep an eye out on Bungie comms throughout the month of June to see what we've got cooking up next. Love, the Bungie Pride Strike Team. Player Support Report. Egregore, more like Egregorgeous. This week, our player support team has been diving deep into the various reports players have been sharing with the dev team, including some updates on ongoing issues that are currently being investigated. This week's portion centers around PlayStation 4 user reports around Silver, Artifice Armor mod slot bugs, and an update on what has been successfully patched. As investigations continue into various topics, here's what player support has for the community this week thus far. PlayStation 4 Silver Sync. We are continuing to work with Sony's team regarding issues that may be causing players to encounter missing licenses, delayed silver purchases, or incorrect silver balances on the PlayStation 4. To read more on incorrect silver balance errors, please click here. Players should stay tuned to Bungie Help for updates. Artifice Armor mod slot clarification. With the release of Hotfix 4.1.0.2, we have partially resolved an issue causing Artifice Armor to lose the Artifice mod slot at the start of Season 17. Newly acquired Artifice Armor will now successfully have the mod slot available. However, we are continuing to investigate a fix for existing armor pieces that previously lost their Artifice mod slot. 4.1.0.2 resolved issues. Earlier this week, Hotfix 4.1.0.2 was released to the world. Below is a list of some of the issues that were resolved with this hotfix. Enhanced bait and switch no longer activated upon shooting enemies with all 3 equipped weapons. The Trespasser exotic weapon was unavailable to reacquire from collections. When in the tower, character previews may appear extremely zoomed in. Iron Banner challenges. We are currently investigating Iron Banner challenges ending earlier than the intended weekly reset. Players will still be able to progress and complete challenges during the next Iron Banner later in the season. Guardian Games Emblem. Players who qualified for the Tower's Finest Triumph can now claim the Guardian Games Glory Claim Emblem from Bungie Rewards. The deadline to claim the emblem is July 7th, 2022. Known issues. While we continue investigating various known issues, here's a list of the latest issues that were reported to us in our #Help forum. Callus Minitool and Drang Baroque don't get gold masterwork borders after upgrading to 2 enhanced traits. Trials of Osiris gear may have the flawless glow enabled by default when a player has not gone flawless. Item tooltips disappear when players dismantle items in the Postmaster without moving their cursor. The Paretic Footfalls ornament for the Path of the Burning Steps exotic appears in Phoenix Cradle's ornament section. Sometimes Step 4 of the Iron Banner Forging Iron quest didn't complete when obtaining Iron Banner engrams from Saladin's inventory. The achievement trophy for unlocking subclasses no longer completes. The Iron Banner Crucible intro does not display any player stats. Spells in the Duality dungeon can be activated with splash damage. Some players can get trapped inside the Gauntlet obstacle course in certain Sever missions, blocking them from obtaining rewards. We are investigating an issue causing players to be unable to use Synthweave to unlock new armor synthesis ornaments from the Appearance Customization menu. Players can work around this issue by unlocking the armor ornaments via individual armor previews quickly after selecting to preview their appearance. For a full list of emergent issues in Destiny 2, players can review our Known Issues article. Players who observe other issues should report them to our Help forum. A little bit of fantasy to make the nightmares go down. Hippie. We've got another awesome week filled with creative tributes from the community. And can I just say, y'all are our brand of quirky. There is no limit to what this community creates, and there really is no limit to the amazing ideas we've seen you Guardians bring to life. It's inspiring to see, and I'm not just saying that because one of the videos matches up Destiny with another beloved series. Oh, and we're totally doing another bonus round. How could we not? Movie of the Week, Final Destiny, Wish 15. Movie of the Week, Duality. Warning for brief flashes at the 19-second mark. This week's bonus round was just too funny to pass up. We all love a good lore post, but the below video blends comedy, mathematics, lore, and the perfect meme post into one eloquently made video. Hope it brightens up your day because this was great. Bonus round movie of the week. Inquiring minds want to know, how much birdseed has Saint 14 actually bought? I See Fire, artist of the week. Sam, happy TWAB's Day, Guardians. Do you ever feel like if you blink you miss something? That's how we feel going through all of the AOTW and MOTW submissions every week. I know we say this a lot, but y'all are just so talented. This week we have some really fun solar art in two really neat styles. Can we just talk about the shading on that hand-drawn piece? Followed up by a spacewalk that made me pause for a minute and think about how we are all here at the same time, and that is pretty rad. Art of the week, Don't Fear the Reaper. Art of the week, Gamma Trap, but cute. Art of the week, bonus round, spacewalk. As always, don't forget to tag us in those awesome creations for your chance at the spotlight. Feel free to tag your epic art and movies by using hashtag Destiny2Art, hashtag AOTW, and hashtag MOTW. We're now delving into week 3 of Season of the Haunted, and this week's storyline gets intense. If you haven't experienced it already, we recommend getting some tissues, maybe some comfort food too, just to be safe. With Trials of Osiris live this week and the recently mentioned changes to how Solar 3.0 feels when fighting that good fight, we'll be keeping a close eye on feedback from the community. As we continue experimenting with all aspects of Destiny 2, we appreciate all the feedback, and we value that continued and respectful conversation. In the meantime, get in there and play around with some of the new build types, explore more of what activities like Nightmare Containment and Sever have to offer, and don't forget to drink your water and take your vitamins. Until next time, stay kind and go give Zavala a big ol' hug for me. I should go. Hippie. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the audio TWAB for June the 9th, 2022. Again, if you would, down below me here, please hit the like and subscribe button. You can follow me across all social media at HDTGeorge. And as always, remember, fight the status quo.